What is up, YouTube? My name is RSMario, aka the real Super Mario, bringing you another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Alright, so this is another video of my series of videos about Pokemon terrestrialization, where I tell you the best Pokemon to terralize and what best types to terralize them into and why. So of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that good stuff. So you can continue getting videos from me. You can check out any of my previous terrestrialization videos in the card above or in the description below. You could also check out my news roundup video where I go into what happened to Linus Tech Tips, as well as the United States Senate apparently coming after Sony for having a monopoly on cool Japanese games. That is a direct quote. I don't know what happened with YouTube. YouTube just didn't put it in people's sub boxes, but you can check that out as well. Let's get into it. Okay, so first up is Teralize. Alright, now Teralize's typing and stats, he doesn't necessarily need terrorizing, but his move pool and some of the things he can counter make him a pretty good terrorizing target. First typing would be Grass. Now, Grass is really not to take advantage of his move pool, so to speak, but it's really to counter Clodsire, which is kinda everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So terrorizing him to Grass and getting that nice stab Terra Blast Grass bars to hit that Clodsire would actually be really good. The other typing would be Fighting. Now he does actually get some fighting moves, specifically Close Combat. Alright, and with that attack stat, Close Combat, Stab, bruh, you are putting holes in people, okay? Alright, Psychic, he gets Psycho Cut. Stab, Psycho Cut, boost to his, to getting critical hits. Also, sounds like a win right there. And the last one, of course, will be Flying type. Really, no moves he has really correlate with terrorizing the Fire type, but mainly do this to, again, counter ground type moves. So you can't get hit with them Earthquakes. Scizor. Alright, just one type for Scizor. Flying type. Okay? It's one thing. Stab, Acrobatics. That's all you need to know. Cinderace. Okay, so Cinderace is an interesting one. Alright, so Cinderace, he's got that pure fire typing. He has a really nice move pool. You know what I'm saying? Fighting type off the rip. Alright, because he gets nice fighting moves. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird that he didn't get fire fighting type when so many other fire starters did. When, it seems like it would have worked for him being based off of a soccer player, and we know how soccer fans get. So yeah, terrorizing him to fighting type would be good. Normal type, basically, so he can switch in on Goldingo. You know what I'm saying? You switch into the Goldingo, he tries to hit you with a Shadow Ball, you terrorize the normal type, the Shadow Ball does nothing, you smack him with a fire move, and you send him about his way. You know what I'm saying? Electric basically would be to counter water types and to keep it from getting paralyzed, because a fast physical attacker, last thing he wants to do is to be paralyzed. Alright, Iron Moth. Iron Moth is the next one up. So I think personally terrorizing Paradox Pokemon is cheating. These things are already kind of broken as it is. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It's an option in the game, you might as well use it. So, of course, terrorizing into electric type would be really good. Because, again, you can counter those waters that are going to inevitably switch in on you. You know what I'm saying? Hit them with the discharge, water Pokemon's gone. You know what I'm saying? Grass types, if you want to run a, energy ball set, you're already probably running this on the Sun team. You can run it with energy ball, Grass, that works out. Fairy type. Okay, so Fairy type, you can do this to counter various dragons, you know what I'm saying, and other type of stuff that you're going to run into. And Flying type. Flying type is probably the best one because he has two particularly powerful flying moves that he can actually capitalize on. Air Slash and Hurricane. Stab hurricanes on this thing will hit hard. Not to mention, you can actually throw in a little wrench and throw this sucker on a rain team. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would know what to expect seeing an Iron Moth on a rain team. Till you terrorize this sucker into flying and hit him with that stab that stab hurricane. Skeledirge. So Skeledirge is a pretty interesting Pokemon, but he does have 3 pretty good terrorizing type options. First one being Poison because of Belch. All right, Stab Belch. That's a painful move right there. You know what I'm saying? The other one would be Water type because you want to counter those ground and rock type Pokemon, because you know you've got the Saltmon running around, you've got freaking a Clodsire running around. Terralize it to water and start hitting it with those Terra Blast, and you got yourself a little counter there. You know what I'm saying? Then of course you also have Dragon type. Now Skeledirge gets Outrage. All right, and we all know just how much damage dragons can do with Outrage. If you've ever gone up against the Salamence, you would know. So yeah. Masquerada. Okay, so Masquerada. Essentially with Masquerada, you just want to terrorize this thing into a better Pokemon. Just different Pokemon altogether. Okay, that's kind of mean. You know what? I take shots at the Sprigatito fans. I know, it's really just for fun. Alright, it's not cyberbullying, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and give it to you straight. Masquerada, you can terrorize it into a dark type. Alright, because it's got this dark grass. This way you won't have 4x weakness to U-turn. Okay? One of the most common moves in the game. Alright? Flying type will allow you to, confuse any would-be fighting types and want to switch in on you because you're a dark type. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you can also use those stab, acrobatics. You know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing people drop on Showdown. You know, that wasn't even fair, man. I didn't even expect that to happen to me. Alright, so now terrorizing Toxapex is just mean. Okay, Toxapex is already something that's annoying enough to deal with, and then you want to terrorize it? You want to play games with this man? You know what I'm saying? But if you just feel like being a sadist and ruining somebody's day, Steel type would work. Steel type is by far one of the best defensive typings, with the exception of being weak to ground, fighting, and fire. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, great defensive typing. Mewtwo. Because, of course, one of the most powerful Pokemon in the game, of course you want to terrorize that sucker. So, what do you want to terrorize Mewtwo into? Really, just about anything, alright? But there are 2 types in particular you want to think about. Ground and electric, okay? Why? Because, you know what I'm saying, Earthquake, Thunder Punch, Thunderbolt, you know what I'm saying? All these moves are going to be stab, you know what I'm saying? Or you can do a rock type, you can use Stab Stone Edge, you know what I'm saying? All those types would actually work perfectly for Mewtwo. So, that's about it for this. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. You can check out the other terrestrialized videos if you like. And as always, people, keep it real.